waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, it turned around on us. I never know where Bobby's going to start the cameras.
I know, as the world turns. It is like Where's Waldo?
It's turning.
Yes.
We got to do some of those floors.
Morning. We do. Yeah.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah, good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see you. We got a lot to get to today, and we're going to get to the forecast obviously in a quick minute because we got to get to that. But one of the headlines of the day, the death of arguably one of the more powerful vice presidents in our recent history, Dick Cheney, at the age of 84.
Yeah. His family releasing that statement this morning, dying of complications related to pneumonia after dealing with a life full of cardiovascular issues as well. So we anticipate much more coverage on this. We're still checking in to see if there are any statements from the Bush family as well, as obviously he was tied to both his father, H.W., and George W. Bush himself.
Heart attacks.
Can you imagine how stressful that is?
After each one, the normal person would have gone,
I'm done.
I'm backing it. No.
Right.
He continued to be, and it was like, I think he had his vice president probably followed around by medical a little closer than a normal vice president.
That's what we talked about. Absolutely. You got a doctor on your heels.
You got to look at that and just go, wow.
And then the transplant at the age of 71, and then 13 years survived with that. For 13 years.
Yes. So. I think no matter what political party you're part of, anyone can agree that this man dedicated his life to service. And his family did too, as a consequence of that too, right? Your health takes a toll. Sure. So again, died at the age of 84 this morning. That is going to be one of the top stories as we move on today on this Tuesday.
Speaking of moving on, I got a good look at that drive here in a quick minute. Want to start with the forecast though, because Jared, we got another cool start, but as we've talked about, we get to warm up as the day moves on, and actually warming up as the week moves on.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we'll be getting to the 80s before all is said and done, but then another big cool down is coming at the end of the 7-day. So along we go for the roller coaster ride. Is at 7:04. You're looking live over False River, and we're looking good. Feeling on the cool side, the humidity not bad, and temperatures right now in the mid-40s, on our way to highs in the mid-70s. So today almost identical to what we had yesterday, just a couple of degrees warmer, not by much. 71 was yesterday's high, but we should be getting right around 74. So it looks like today is going to be another near normal day. Meanwhile, warmer days are ahead as we do get into the 80s before the end of the work week. Small rain chances Friday going into the weekend, but certainly nothing worth canceling any kind of outdoor plans over. And then the next cold front, that's going to be this weekend too. Not going to be a big rain maker, but instead a big cool maker, as next week we'll feel the after effects of that. Speaking of cool, something cool, big, bright in the night sky over the next few nights. Talking about the super beaver moon, the 11th full moon of the year, the second consecutive supermoon of the year, and the biggest supermoon that we have seen since 2019. You're going to have 3 chances, one tonight, although tonight's not supposed to be the peak, and then Wednesday night and then Thursday dusk is when we should be able to see the best and the brightest. But again, the weather's definitely going to cooperate. We've got clear skies, dry conditions right now. Should stay that way as a big ridge of high pressure is steering all the rain that would be incoming around the outer periphery of that high. There it is, higher up in the atmosphere. And because of that high, we're going to stay relatively dry over the next few days and then start on this more significant warming trend. Here you go. Temperatures going from 44 going up to around 75 according to the graph model in the afternoon. And then tonight going into daybreak Wednesday, cool but not quite as cold, with lows bottoming out near 50 degrees, maybe creeping into the upper 40s. We'll continue seeing temperatures rise. We'll continue seeing dew points rise until they make their way into the 70s on Friday. More moisture, more humidity, and that means a decent chance of rain. I say decent, but really it's only going to be about a 30% chance as we get to Friday. You see that sliver of moisture start to move in Friday and Saturday until early Sunday morning. Here comes the cold front, and that's going to clear everything out of here. Will there be much in the way of rain with this front? Right now the answer is no. All we have is a couple of scattered hit or miss showers later in the day on Friday. Saturday I would say 20%, maybe even less than that, and the only chance of rain Sunday will probably be the pre-dawn hours right when the cold front moves through our area. Maybe enough to wet the ground, certainly not enough to spoil outdoor plans. And again, another reinforcing shot of cold air going into the end of the 7-day forecast. But today looking good. Blue skies, get out and enjoy with a high of 74 degrees. Then for tonight, as I mentioned, not quite as cold, low getting down to 50, and the moon big and bright in the sky. Football forecast looks good. All the teams hitting the road, nothing at home. Southern going to Alcorn State. They'll be in the upper 70s at the kickoff. The weather's going to cooperate there. The weather will be okay in Tuscaloosa, but because of a later kick, it's going to be colder. Definitely going to need the jacket by the end of into the game, getting down into the 50s. So yeah, I would say that's an extra layer that you might want there. And in the 7-day, the best chance we have is not that great. It's only 30% on Friday. Your weekend plans are good to go. And look at the sneak peek of next week as we start to see our highs cut back down to the 60s. And it looks like a big part of next week is going to be on the cold side as well. It is now 7:07, just about to be 7:08. Johnny A., how is traffic?
A couple of incidents on roadways. This one should be clear momentarily. This was a wreck on Harding Boulevard near Veterans Memorial earlier, and this was a stall on Government Street, I believe, Capitol Access, right near the interstate. And then we had the one down here that has just popped up, and that's going to be on Tiger Bend, right around Old Jefferson in that area. Of course, everybody that drives out of Denham, you know that your morning drive is going to be very slow from Juban to right past Range, and then it'll slow down again right past O'Neill to right before Sherwood. So you just kind of stay in that, and it moves slow, creepy crawly in some cases, but it does move when you get past Millerville and get closer to Sherwood Forest Boulevard. Our drive time's out from Gonzales, not bad, 17:34 now from Denham to the Baton Rouge, to East Baton Rouge Parish to the 1012, and then 5 minutes beyond that as you make your way toward the downtown area. 7:08, you are watching WAFB's 9 News Now on our live stream platform. Glad you're with us every day, again at 3:30 and 9 tonight.
$7:10 your time. A few things we're following for you. Folks, there should be, by the end of today, LSU, the system, should have a new president in place. Liz, the board interviewing the 3 finalists.
Yeah, they narrowed them down to James Dalton, the University of Alabama's Executive Vice President and Provost, Robert Robbins, the former president of the University of Arizona, and Wade Rouse from right down the road, president of McNeese State University in Lake Charles. The board is set to make their final decision at the Board of Supervisors meeting, which is set to begin at 9. They say they're going to hold a press conference at the LSU Foundation building after. We will have a crew there to let you know who is selected to become the next leader of LSU.
Let's get you into Tangipahoa Parish, Amite, the city of Amite actually in particular. We have a job fair, Liz. This is specifically for about 400 people who used to work over at Smitty Supply.
Yeah, it begins at 10 o'clock this morning. It's being hosted by Go Jobs. It's at the Florida Parishes Arena there in Amite. If you are ready to get that new job, which many of you are, go ahead and come job ready. Bring your resume, become dressed.
Absolutely.
They will do interviews there on the spot. You might get a job there on the spot as well.
There you go. Hey, let's get you into Iberville Parish. Do you want to know what's going on in the parish? You got some opinions about what should be going on? Well, this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, if you want to tell the parish leaders about your vision for Iberville Parish, make your way to the White Castle Community Center there on Bowie Street at 5:30 this evening. This is where you can let them know about what you think should be. Well, do you think there should be more sidewalks? Whatever you think should be part of the master plan, tonight is your opportunity to weigh in.
Talking a lot right now about SNAP and SNAP benefits and running out here, and there is actually this evening a No Kids Go Hungry event.
You have a lot of local businesses stepping up to make sure that families are being fed. So tonight, if you show your SNAP benefits card from Jabby's Pizza or Albina's Catering, you can get a free cheese pizza there. And there's 3 different locations actually: Baton Rouge, Prairieville, and Thibodaux. It's today through Sunday while supplies last.
If you live in East Baton Rouge Parish, you're a parent of a student, perhaps you're looking to get into the magnet program, an important day to know today.
Southeast Middle, make your way there because they're going to help you fill out that magnet school application. It's happening from 5:30 to 7:30 there. That school obviously located on Harrells Ferry Road. This is where they're going to actually walk you through that application process. So if you're thinking thinking, okay, I don't know where to begin, here's the opportunity. Do you see the items on your screen that you need to bring? We also have this for you waiting on our 9 News app.
Waiting for you today, a chance to early vote, right? So, and look, if you live in East Baton Rouge Parish, make your way out to the polls, because folks in EBR are going to find something on the ballot.
How will we fund local agencies like the East Baton Rouge Parish Library System, the Mosquito Abatement and Rodent Control, and the Council on Aging? All three will show up as different propositions on your ballot if you live in EBR. Matt Venezia actually spoke with Mayor Edwards to break down what this means and perhaps what happens if this doesn't pass here. If you're interested, you can find that story on our website as well.
You know, the month of November is Veterans Month, the entire month, right? Veterans Month, Military Families Month, and so there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get out there and thank our veterans, including this one this evening, Liz. It's over at the old state capitol.
An evening with veterans, they call it. It's an opportunity to say thank you. So this is in partnership with the Baton Rouge Bar Association. If you'd like to hear personal stories from our local vets, make your way out there tonight, 4:30 to 7 o'clock tonight. It's an opportunity to say thank you to our veterans who shared their service, shared their life, and now they get to share their sacrifice.
And again, all month long, a lot of opportunities. Veterans Day is coming up right around the corner as well, but all the entire month of November, an opportunity just to say thanks.
Dick Cheney was better.
Exactly right, exactly right. And that's alluding to obviously the top story of this morning, former Vice President passing at the age of 84.
Yes, if you switch between us and CBS Mornings, you see that is one of their top stories as well. We will, of course, bring you much more coverage on 9 News at 9, but we still have another check of weather and traffic, which today, so far, we're looking good, right?
We're looking normal for a weekday. It's very busy coming out of Livingston Parish, but folks that live out there know that. They know how to manipulate around it and when to leave. 5 minutes can make the difference between on time or early and an hour and a half late kind of deal.
Well, the Good News Bureau has been,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jared and the weather, my goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be another beautiful day. We got a string of beautiful days that are coming our way, and even the weekend, your plans are really good to go. We're not going to see another big cool down until next week.
And we got the moon for 3 days.
Yeah, three nights. Yeah, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. How about that? Yeah.
Not as low as it was yesterday, but certainly beautiful to see as you wake up.
It's going to be bright. It's going to be huge.
Bright, super beaver moon.
You've waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.